Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. I'm just saying show.
Oh my God! What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Simply Tennille in the building, and we are here live. I am so super excited to be coming to you live from the Greasy's Food. Now, we have a really special show planned for you guys on today. But before we get into that, y'all know what I gotta do. I gotta bring on my fellas. So, what's up, partner for life, Mr.
Call me in.
All right, and we got Coach Tuck. All right, that was dry. Okay, that was a little
We got
dry.
Coach Tuck in the house.
It's nighttime.
We need to be excited.
I am.
It's definitely about to be I'm Just Saying Live after dark. So I want to welcome you guys to I'm Just Saying Live. I'm your host, Tennille. Again, I repeat, and we're about to have a little bit of fun with this thing. You know how we like to start the show, and we love to get into our weekend recap. So I'm about to add this thing to the stream because I had a wonderful weekend. Before we get into my weekend, Tuck, how was your weekend?
It was dry.
Oh Lord.
No, baby girl was sick, so
Aww.
yeah, I had her.
Is she
in the
better
house.
now?
Daddy
She's better now.
duties.
She's better now. Yes,
That's
I
what's
was
up,
on
long
her
as she
back.
better.
Got her back. Nursed her back to health. She's good.
Now, if y'all don't know anything about this show, what we like to do is keep it popping and current. So we talk about all our current events just like you used to do when you was in school, okay? So we're going to talk about all the things that are going on centered around the city and beyond. And we got a lot to talk about. So we might as well jump into my weekend recap, and you know I like pictures, okay? So here we go. So if everybody would watch right over there, it's time for us to get into this weekend recap. Now, to somber the mood just a little bit, let me tell you, I had an aunt that was fighting cancer for over 25 years. These are her sons and her granddaughter there at her funeral. So I definitely went to support the family for that. And I wanted to bring that up because we're in Women's History Month. And she is somebody who exudes strength for me. So I had to make sure that I shouted her out while we were here. Up next. Now, I went to Magic 94.5 and I was with D. Ellis and DJ Smooth. And y'all know what I was doing? I was repping that AUA because I had to tell y'all all about the event. What?
April 15th. April 15th.
April the 15th is
April
going
15th.
down.
I'm wondering what's in those cups. That's all. I was
What?
just saying.
It's not soda water.
Y'all also know I like to drink. So they had mimosas on deck for your girl. They were so good. If you come out to the AUA event on April the 15th, we are having our very first happy hour. Let me tell you, we got free food, we got drinks, and right now our sections are on sale, so you definitely need to get those. And remember, it's all in the name of charity, but I'm gonna make those same mimosas because they were just that good, okay?
You
I
say,
want-
I'm
taste
gonna
it,
make
man.
that same mimosa.
well, hold up. You say free food. What kind of food?
Oh,
I want to know.
the list goes on and on. There's fried ribs on that menu.
I don't eat ribs.
What? I know you don't. You like chicken.
Chicken. Smother chicken.
yeah.
Smother that chicken.
What'd you say? Smother the chicken?
Yeah, with that,
So-
that
okay.
gravy and rice.
You can definitely get some sliders, but we are definitely
Okay.
going to be having fingers foods and things of
Alright.
that nature.
Okay.
But I was on the Man Cave Unfiltered, and it was absolutely hilarious. Okay.
That's what's up.
Where was Call Me Aunt during that time?
At home on the sofa sleep.
No, he wasn't. He was working like he always is. So after that, I went to a Dallas Cowboys themed wedding. Okay,
Oh,
let me
Lord.
tell you, I have not ever decided that I was gonna wear Cowboys attire to a wedding.
You was in Oak Cliff?
You know I was in Oak
fun
Cliff
time.
because that's my hood. So listen, we definitely went out there. I had on my Cowboys regalia. I thought I was looking cute. You can see the pictures there. My sissy got married to the love of her life, and I had a good time. My weekend was all right. I headed on back home, and here we are.
Here we are. At the
Yeah.
Greasy Spoon.
This is phone.
Now listen, I was just talking about AUA, and I want you to know you can look just this good. I know you see that picture of my beautiful family there. We've got our hoodies that are also on sale on the website. I'm going to be shouting about this website because we're only about 2 weeks away from the event, and
Yes.
that's AUAcharity.com.
Wait,
Okay?
boy, you look handsome. I know that guy.
What I don't know
This
nothing.
dude right here, man.
I don't know who that man is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the second part part of our show, we like to get into our upcoming events. So I want to make sure y'all know everything that's going on and popping here in Houston. And each and every week, I let y'all know what I think are those popular events. So now we know I have a special guest that's going to be coming on later in the show, Mr. CP. But before I bring him on, we're going to be bringing on Miss Denise Morales. She has so many things to talk to you about because she's absolutely wonderful. And I mean, I got this great feeling when I very first met her. And so we've been linked up ever since. So we're going to talk about a festival that she is helping put together in just a little bit, okay? But first, y'all know what we got to talk about because we're going to keep it in date order. Houston, HBCU All-Stars, okay? Now, this is only the third HBCU All-Stars that's going to be coming up, and I'm super excited that it's here in Houston at TSU on April the 2nd, okay?
That's Sunday.
You gonna be there?
I'll be there.
I don't know if you're gonna be.
I'm pulling up. I'm gonna pull up.
Okay.
Pull out like them youngsters say. I'm pull up.
On the second, yeah, we gonna see. Okay, we gonna see if you pull up. You know, he like to tell me he gonna show up and then he don't show up. I'm just saying.
I'll pull up.
What about you? What you gonna be doing
Well, I'm watching a basketball game.
besides in that phone? Are you gonna be watching the basketball game? What basketball game?
Whoever at the Final Four.
It's on Sunday.
Oh, that's after the Final Four.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be asleep then.
See how much you
I'ma
see
be
how much
asleep.
you pay attention.
I'm gonna be asleep.
What's wrong with you, man?
He's always talking about sleeping. Okay, now here we are to our festival event. So I need you guys to move for just a little bit. Thank you. This is Miss Denise Morales, and she is here not only to tell us about that event, but some other things that she has going on right here in the city of Houston. I told you I'm partial to her because she's over there getting things done in 5th Ward. Okay, y'all know that is near and dear to my heart because that's where AUA does most of their events. So Denise, welcome to I'm Just Saying Live.
Hey y'all, so thank you for having me. As you know, I'm your girl Dee, Denise Morales, and I'm happy to be with y'all today.
Okay.
So as you see, we have the festival happening right in 5th Ward, the Lyons Avenue Renaissance Festival. You don't want to miss it. Let me tell you about it. Over 150 vendors, 4 performing stages, over 150 volunteers, and let me tell you the best part of it. We are having 50,000 Easter eggs on the Kid Zone.
So this is why I thought it was a really important time to bring this up. Easter is right around the corner.
Yes.
So if y'all need to make plans with your family to get outside, do something fun with the community, this is definitely the thing. Because I need to tell you where these Easter eggs are coming from, but I'm going to let Denise tell you.
So that was just to spice it up a little bit. These Easter eggs will be dropped from a helicopter.
Okay?
That's right.
What?
The helicopter in 5th Ward will be dropping these eggs in the Kid Zone.
Say they don't crack, they don't fall on people's heads. Like, how do y'all keep it in control?
We gonna be holding hands. We gonna make sure these kids aren't running us over. But they will be dropping in the Kid Zone at 3 p.m. But you won't want to get there at 3. You actually want to get there at 12 to start the festival, get in the mood of the festival, see all the performance. Did I mention Leela James is going to be in the house?
Leela James is definitely performing. So if you guys are looking for something that's free to do, that's the
Free.
other thing.
Pop,
It is
pop.
free, unless you decide to buy something from some of those vendors. Can you tell us a little bit about the people who are putting this event on?
Yes, so this event is being put on by 5th Ward Community Redevelopment Corporation. It's a local nonprofit in the 5th Ward community that has been serving there for over 30 years. And so we have multiple lines of business that not only focus on community development, but also focus on real estate development, making sure people get qualified to purchase housing. We know housing is a big issue in 5th Ward, especially. We see it changing right before our eyes.
Yeah, we've talked about that several times,
Yeah.
you know, amongst ourselves, if you will, and all the different changes that are going on in the area. So they're trying to combat some of the changes and they're trying to push some along.
Yes.
Is there anything else special that you might like to tell people out there in regards to getting involved in the 5th Ward community?
Definitely. So if you want to get involved, you definitely want to reach out to the organization 5thwardcrc.org. We have plenty of opportunities for volunteers to get involved. We also have a program called Go Neighborhoods, which stands for Greater Opportunities, and that's really how I met Miss Wonderful right here. And we really want to engage community members to make a difference in their community. So we are backed by a grant provider. So you just come, you tell us your challenges, we make a grant out of it, and we make it happen. So you are the one that's making the change and the difference in the community.
All right, Denise. Don't y'all love it? Everybody, can we get a round of applause for that? All of the work that CRC is doing here in the community. So we thank you so very much for coming out today. Is there anything else that you would like to tell them that you have going on personally?
Yes. So on my personal time, I do different things. So right now I am a master's program for clinical mental health counseling. So you will be having your favorite counselor right here.
You can tell me how crazy I am.
We're not crazy, which is misunderstood. That's right. We misunderstood, but definitely you want to reach out to me at Be Nurtured. Look me up on Instagram. All your mental health needs, all provided in one area, one space. I'm also a realtor, so if I can help you find your next home, I'm definitely your girl. I'm a girl with multiple hats, but here to serve you all.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming on. I'm just saying live from the Greasy Spoon. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to keep this show pushing right along. We've got some other community events that we would like to talk to you about that are coming up. So we'll be right back. We're back. We're going to keep on talking about AUA, okay? So I need you to save the date. That is April the 15th. And I have to see your face in the place. Remember, go get your tickets now. We are also still looking for vendors. Here's the information. Make sure you come out and spring into giving with us. Yes. All right, guys. It is time to talk a little Final Four. Are you guys ready for sports with the fellas? Go right ahead.
Man, them Texas teams embarrass me. That's what I'm gonna start with.
Oh my gosh.
What you mean? Come on, first of all. Okay, I'm sorry. That's not the way to start the segment. We down to the Final Four.
We are.
First of all, U of H got beat by Miami. They let Miami just come out to shoot like a pistol. Then I'm thinking we got a second chance with the Longhorns. Then the Longhorns get up there, and I mean they lead by what, 13 points?
Yeah. Wind up losing by 8. Something like that.
That's 20-something points unanswered. And now, I mean, Miami just.
Can we at least tell them where the Final Four gonna be?
Everybody knows in Houston. They already got their tickets and their hotels. They here.
Okay.
They waiting. They ready.
I'll work with that.
So now I guess the only thing we got, I guess we're going with Miami. Is that what we're going with now?
We've got the
I
bracket.
guess.
We've got the bracket for the women and the men. Tell us a little bit about what the girls did.
LSU all the way.
That's who you're going for,
LSU,
LSU.
hey, LSU
Y'all
been
remember
beating
these?
that ass up. I'm sorry, I'm just saying. I'm sorry. LSU haven't been not playing any games from beginning to end. And hey, they got some great players.
I like Iowa. They girl.
Wait, I'm sorry, did you hear somebody say South Carolina?
I said.
Not you. That was
That was
somebody.
somebody way back there.
Oh, it's South Carolina. Oh,
Oh my God. But anyway, what South Carolina got coming?
they defended champs.
But what do they got coming? Besides the butt whipping?
I know y'all heard that.
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
saying. Call Me Aunt definitely says that
LSU.
He's going with LSU all the way. Tuck, who you got?
For the women's,
You're sticking with Iowa?
I'm sticking with Iowa.
Okay. All right.
She shoot from the parking lot, man.
Okay.
You said that. You said she shoot from anywhere.
Yes,
But LSU got that D.
that's true.
What you think?
She solid down.
They gonna do you up.
Okay, how about the
We'll
men?
see.
How about the men? Where are we going with the men?
We going with Miami. I'm going
Yeah.
with Miami.
We
Since
got
we
the
got
bracket.
embarrassed.
You say what?
Since we got embarrassed.
I'm roll with Miami.
You're gonna roll with Miami.
Roll with Miami.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's talk about the NFL.
The NFL.
Okay.
Man, the guy
Y'all know that's all y'all want to talk about anyway. Go ahead.
Can't help it.
Throw the man up on the chopping block. We know who y'all want to talk about because
we're not-
everybody's been talking about it this
We're
week.
not gonna talk about Aaron Rodgers. We're not gonna talk about him because he talking about where he want to go, where he don't want to go. He can't make his mind up. He want to play games.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about our boy from the Ravens.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Are we gonna get him? We're gonna trade him. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna move around?
Well, he asked for a trade, right? So,
Y'all
and
gotta
apparently about a month ago, right?
Okay,
so,
listen.
Right.
Y'all, we're talking about Lamar Jackson. here.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay, we're talking about Lamar Jackson here. He asked for a
He requested
trade,
for a trade.
and I mean, he not gonna get it, in my eyes.
You don't think so?
Even if he does, he's not gonna get the money that he wants on time like he wants because he's asking that he gets money up front, correct?
He wants. I think he wants $200 million guaranteed. So that's what he
Guaranteed?
wants. That's what he wants guaranteed.
They're not gonna give it to him, I don't think.
I think he's gonna get it.
Well,
Where
let's
he
see.
is, you
Let's see
think
if the
where
Texans
he
can
is,
give
he's
it to
gonna
him.
get it?
No, I don't
Okay.
think where he is he's gonna get it, but I do think there's a team out there willing to pay him and willing to give up
What
the
do you-
trades.
What do you see as the best option for where he's going?
Let him go.
I would say the best option would be Indy, the Colts. They have the draft capital and the salary cap, and they got the team.
You don't think he fit in over there with Belichick?
Nah.
Belichick needs somebody.
Nah.
He had his dynasty.
Y'all was talking
And
all
this-
that. Y'all was talking all that trash earlier when we was talking about this. We just
About
gonna
Lamar?
move on. We gonna move on.
No, we want to
We
dwell
gonna
on
move on to
we gonna dwell
DeAndre
on it.
Hopkins, ladies and gentlemen. Just
Well,
because
D-Hop
he's coming
said-
from out here, let's talk
You
about
just want to
DeAndre.
talk. I know why you want to talk about him.
He not going to the Cowboys.
That's the only
That's-
reason you want
yeah.
to talk about him. Because
You trying to stretch the field with
I love the
You want him on
Cowboys.
the Cowboys.
You were trying to stretch the field, right?
I'm not trying to stretch anything. I'm
He not
trying
going to the
stretch
Cowboys.
anything. I don't think he wants to go to the Cowboys because that's how life goes. Nobody wants to go where they belong.
Oh, we got somebody in the audience say Odell Beckham Jr. is what? He's potentially going to the Cowboys?
Nah.
Oh.
I think that would have happened already.
Okay. what else y'all got going on in sports? Is that it or what's up? Because y'all know I'm ready to get to our special guest, Mr. CP. What y'all got going on?
We can get to CP.
What you got?
Let's go on to our new guest, our next guest.
To our special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, now I want to say this. We have a very special guest coming on, kind of near and dear, to Anthony and his family and all the different things that they be having going on, because, it's a lot. And I also want to give him a very big, warm welcome, because why? His birthday is tomorrow, so we got to have him turn up today.
He's the birthday baby.
So we're going to listen to a little music. We're going to vibe out. We're going to let you get to know CP and the things that he has going on right here in the city of Houston in just a minute.
He representing that east side.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here and we are joined by CP. Okay, what's up? And welcome to I'm Just Saying Live. How you doing? How you doing? I'm glad you took time out your busy schedule to come out here with I'm Just Saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pearland.
yeah.
I ain't been out here in a long time.
Hey, but it's popping out here. Look what they got going on. The food was delicious.
Food
I see
great.
you. I see you over there.
Yeah,
Guzzling.
musty. I didn't even breathe.
Okay. Food just good. Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I brought him in here because we've got some music out there. It's doing quite well, and I wanted to talk about not only the music, but let's get to know CP, because I think a lot of people don't really know the different things that you have going on in your regular life, if you would, and people like to know stuff like that. Okay, they do. Look at him,
Make it
start
more
grinning.
personable as an
All
artist.
you have to do is say something about your birthday if you don't want to get too personal.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what CP has going on in life, if you will.
Oh, in life, I'm really independent on all my music, and I've been doing everything on my own, like music-wise, video-wise. That's why I was just talking to your husband, telling him. He was like, "Why you ain't tell me?" I was like, "Man, it's just me."
Yeah.
That's why I ain't took out. It's just me. I'm paying for videos, beats, shows, clothes,
On this show, we
fully
definitely like to get
yeah,
into the.
fully independent.
We like to get into the business of these kind of things, and it is hard for people when they're out there and independent. But if you don't invest in yourself, what I tell y'all all
Ain't
the
nobody
time,
gonna invest in you.
ain't nobody else gonna pick you up. If you decide to let it fall, then it's gonna fall. Period.
They gotta see you spending your money.
Right?
They gotta see
they gotta
what
wait
you
till
done
get to
done,
the
and then
end.
like, damn, you wasn't day one.
Right? Exactly.
Crazy.
Now, we know on your Instagram it says CPPOE, okay? For all of those out there who don't understand POE, the depth of or the lack thereof, tell us what that means.
POE is product of the East, because I was original with another team from McNair, SME,
Okay.
which is with Gas Gang, which is with Lil Jeremy,
Right.
And but when I started to come to start my own, it's just like I couldn't bring people under somebody else's name, so I started my own, and then I started to merge.
Tuck guess
started
said it
to-
earlier and he was wrong.
What? Yeah.
I was close.
You did? environment.
I said product of my mind. That's what I said.
He
That's
used
really
it.
what
He
it
did.
would have been if I ain't just saying the environment. I'm talking about the East, like,
Yeah.
cause I'm really like one of them people that was like there to boom, like
You were
out
raised
the
there.
mud, yeah, like mud.
So let's talk about the east side of Houston. We did this with Jeremy too.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of talked about coming from the east side and the different things that you saw growing up and that you went through, the struggles, this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel it molded you as a person?
I feel like I know a bunch of partners from school, like they had everything, and I didn't have everything, and now I'm looking at them now, and they like
Don't have
they
nothing.
don't have nothing.
We-
Some of them like fiends, to be
Yeah.
honest.
We've talked about
You know
this
what I'm
several
saying?
times.
Like-
When you don't have anything
Yeah.
to strive for.
Yeah, like if it's all given, you don't know how to appreciate it. So when I got it, I started appreciating
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? It's just different.
Y'all heard that when I got it. Which
Yeah,
means I got
yeah.
it, okay?
When I started getting my little ends, making my little ends meet, I made it make sense. You know?
Okay, all right. So that's definitely a part of it, is putting the money in the right spot. Where's somewhere that you feel like people should really invest, especially when they're in the music industry?
Promotion.
Okay.
Promotion is really number one, because you can pay for 2 hours of studio. You can pay the video man $400 for a video, $500 for a video.
But it's got to be out there for people to see
They
it.
gotta see it, and that's when the thousands, the bloggers, the YouTubers, the TikToks, you gotta to keep it going.
Well, we're
Paying
talking about
everybody to keep it
seeing.
going.
We're talking about seeing it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got the video. We got music to pull up. We're about to jam out a little bit. We're gonna listen to this song. You got it over there, or do I need to figure it out here? Okay, all right. I'm just saying. I'm just making sure. So we're gonna ask that you introduce it. Tell us what headspace you were in when you kind of put it together. And it's the one we talked about earlier.
Oh, Street Shows Me, yeah. Street Shows Me was probably my cleanest song of.
Y'all, that's another thing. We had to dig through and try to find one that didn't have that much cussing in it. We
Yeah.
was gonna play it live at the Groovy
Yeah,
Spoon.
we really can't. That was the best.
So we got us one. Okay,
That was
we
the
got.
most
And
peaceful.
it's called The Street Chose Me. And
Yeah.
where were you in your head when you put this together?
I was just thinking about a lot of stuff, like when I got locked up in the past in 2015, coming home from prison, just trying to put all that behind me, but still speaking of past,
Right.
Because
Those experiences make us.
in the rap game, like, you can't come in false.
Okay.
You come in false, they gonna blam you.
Don't get
And that's your
exposed.
fan base. Yeah, you're gonna get exposed. So I think that's why I'm still good.
Okay.
I know I already lived it. So
did
it's
that.
like, yeah.
I swear this trap shit got a hold on me. Been trapping all my life, I keep a pole on me, yeah. 2 little girls, I gotta make it out the streets, yeah. Serving exotic is the only way we eat, yeah. Mama ain't do it, yeah, the streets chose me. Yeah, the streets chose me. Mama ain't do it, yeah, the streets chose me. Yeah, the streets chose me. Went down that road and caught a case cause I was on my own. Convicted felon with a weapon, I was moving wrong. Behind them gates, it ain't no love until you make it home. Niggas will tell you that they love you, but go fuck your hoe. And that's a low blow. Looking for love, but ain't got no show. I'm twisting up this wood, rolling solo. I'm thinking about them times I miss my bro, yo. I'm screaming free the guys till they come home. Ain't no more chasing after hoes, no more chasing after gold. I just wanna see it fall, yeah. And to them niggas on that road, I just pray they make it home. No more blocks with the stones, yeah. Hold on me. Been trapping all my life, I keep a pole on me, yeah. 2 little girls, I gotta make it out the streets, yeah. Serving exotic is the only way we eat, yeah. Mama ain't do it, yeah, the streets chose me. Yeah, the streets chose me. Mama ain't do it, yeah, the streets chose me. Yeah, the streets chose me.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was CP and the Streets Chose Me, okay? I absolutely loved it. There's some other really great ones out there. What's the top one right now you said that everybody needs to go check out on YouTube right now?
Backwoods Shawty.
Backwoods Shorty, okay?
They love it.
Okay,
But if you don't smoke, I don't know what to say. It's not for
He
you.
just told you he hangs out with a guy named called a gas god. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you have that's upcoming events, things that people need to make sure that they check out to get with CP?
I got a birthday event
Okay.
Friday at Playground, and then Saturday I got a show at Bar Rosa, and Sunday I got a show at Sunday I got a show at Parma.
Okay.
They both off Fountain View in Richmond.
I'm sure that they'll Google it. Y'all make sure that y'all check him out. Go celebrate his
Parma?
birthday with them.
Parma Sundays,
Parma Sunday,
and Bar Rosa Saturday.
Bar Rosa Saturday. Y'all heard.
Birthday shows.
Y'all heard it right here. Thank you so much for coming. I'm just saying live on today.
I appreciate you.
All right, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, look who's running for mayor. I am on to the next, and it's time for our entertainment news. This ain't entertainment, but it was entertaining to me, okay? Listen, we got Sheila Jackson Lee. Who is entering the mayoral race. What do you think about that, Tuck?
No comment.
No comment at all.
I don't see no reason why she shouldn't win that seat.
I'm gonna tell you, I was all for Amanda getting into the race, okay? I'm all for Amanda getting into the race because I absolutely love Amanda, so I'm gonna be watching this real close, okay?
Well, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I mean, I'm not familiar with her politics a lot, but from what I can tell, she's old.
She's old? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I mean, like she done leg work?
Oh my! You
she
supposed
put
to
a
say
knob
I'm
in
just
for the
saying
city?
after that so that people
Or you
don't
just
think
saying,
that
oh,
you
like
just
she getting
being-
ready to croak?
No, I'm saying she on like certain position. People, like, I don't know if she
Oh, you want
fit
some
for the position. I
you
don't
want
want her to
some
be
fresh-
in there like Biden.
You want some
You know what
fresh
I'm saying?
skin in the game?
Yeah, I don't want to be head shaking ghost and stuff. You know?
Okay,
I'm saying.
gotcha.
I'm just
I mean, her and Sylvester around the same age.
Okay.
okay.
But still, I think she's a perfect fit.
Are you out there spouting out of true facts or non-facts again?
Hey, they're around the same age.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Malia Ann. Now, let me tell y'all right now, the former First Lady, she ain't just out there making a new name for herself. She done got a new look. She has written for, what is the name of this? It's called Swarm.
Swarm.
It's a new movie. Or is it a series? It's a series that has come out. So she wrote for the series, and she is no longer going by last name Obama. She's trying to separate herself, baby. Okay? She is trying to separate herself. What do we feel about this? How do we feel about this? I'm just saying.
Everybody want to be themselves. They want to be away from the family, the name, whatever. They want their own identity. But I don't think you should. Why change your last name? Just be who you are.
She's trying to, she is. This is her name. It just doesn't have the last name on it. She's just going by Malia Ann.
Okay.
And she looks a little different.
A lot different.
What's
Because of her
different?
name or what?
Her look different.
The looks are different?
Yeah.
So almost like she cut her hair after she dropped the last name or something?
No, she just, you know.
She look a little different. And she look like she's real
trained-
close.
Yeah,
She real close to that
she
girl
wears
on
sports
the picture.
balls all the time.
I'm not gonna let you talk about the former first daughter like that. Let's move on to changing
Oh my
looks
God.
and let's talk about Blac Chyna and her new look. I think that she looks absolutely beautiful now that she has had her fillers removed and, you know, taking the extensions out and this, that, and the other. How do we feel about this? She even got a tattoo removed, and now she says she done found the Lord. How do we feel about this, Blac Chyna? With all this, just boom.
I mean, if you truly gonna change, it takes a lot more than just removing the physical. So you gotta change what's in here, and that takes more than that. So
Well, she did the physical, and she got baptized. You see the picture there? That's her getting dipped in the water.
all right.
So since she got her breast implants removed, she changed.
She decided.
Is that-
She tried to fill
tattoo
herself.
removed.
She tried to fill herself with the Lord. She gonna fill herself with the Lord at this point.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
What y'all got to say on the live? Because we got some comments over here, and I'm sure y'all is just going
they
crazy.
going
Now
crazy.
listen, because Tuck didn't
Read
say
something.
nothing
What-
about
what
me.
they saying?
It says, oh, that's old, that's old, that's old. Okay, somebody said happy birthday, CP. That's an old one. I see some other comments there, but they're a little back. We're gonna keep pushing. Now let's talk about these allegations, because Jonathan, what, you got something for me? Yeah, okay. Jonathan, we're gonna talk about Jonathan. We're gonna put his last name out there because he has been tripping.
know who he is,
I
Jonathan
know.
Majors.
Jonathan Majors, ladies and gentlemen. If he did what they say they did in regards to attacking this woman, if you will, that was the dumbest move he could have ever made. Dumbest move ever made. You got all these things going for yourself.
When your career is stepping.
I mean, at the pinnacle.
You're budding. You know what I'm saying? You're right there.
Then at the pinnacle, he's steady climbing the
Why
charts.
do we do these kind of things to ourselves?
Not thinking.
These are allegations, right? You know,
Not
at them
thinking.
impulsive.
Impulse.
And I call them allegations.
Thinking money can do
Yeah,
everything.
money.
Oh, I'm rich. I can go slap a, or whatever. So I mean, that's what they be thinking sometimes. That's what they at.
He thought he was going to get away with it. That's what you say?
Yeah.
They say that they have camera footage, ladies and gentlemen, that clears him of everything going on.
And then they say they got two witnesses that say it don't clear.
No, they got 2 letters saying it does clear.
Okay.
Up next.
What the court gonna say? Guilty.
I don't know. Now, I'm
Prayfully
speeding
not.
through these things because I really want to bring somebody special on, because I told you 1,000,001 times we're here live at the Greasy Spoon, and I want to bring somebody that I saw come in that is super special, near and dear. But before we do, we have to talk about social unrest, ladies and gentlemen. There is so much going on in the world right now. I decided to name this social unrest Save the Children, okay? Now, we know that there was the Nashville shooting.
Yes.
We know that there's a father right now who strangled his 2-year-old daughter on, FaceTime with the mom. We also know that there's a mother who killed her 2 children in revenge against the father. And we also have the mother who shot her husband in front of her children and her mother because,
Yeah, on Facebook.
on Facebook Live. Okay, there are so many things going on right now. How do we combat this? How do we fix these things? Also, I need to throw this in there because I felt like it was important. In the Nashville, the girl that everybody keeps saying is a girl, this, that, and the other, was a transgender female. So here we are again, because we've talked about this, and I could care less about what you want to be, but most of those issues like that have to do with more of a mental issue about how you feel about yourself. Those are self-esteem issues, not sexual issues to me. So how do we fix these kind of things?
It's gonna be hard to fix. Because
Yeah.
I mean,
Are the guns the problem?
No, it's not the guns.
Nah, it's not the guns.
And you know me, I always say communication. I believe everything starts in the home. You know, teaching your kids about gun control and about talking things. I mean, they have a problem, they need to learn how to talk it out instead of acting out. And then when you hold a lot of this stuff inside, when people go postal or just blow up on somebody, a lot of times it's not even really meant for them. They just happen to be the one that catch the bulk of it. Now, what actually triggered this young lady to go out to a school and kill 3 kids and 3 adults, we'll never know. But I believe communication, that, like I say, starts at the home, the school, the church, the family.
Watching and paying attention
But
to your kids, knowing where they're going with things.
But what you're basically describing is community and culture, right?
Okay.
So it's basically, and you're giving the pillars of it. But that's the thing, like, so much has changed with our communities and our cultures. I was just talking to one of my friends in the car, and I was like, hey, we were kind of like the last era of, you know, growing up, knowing your neighbors, knowing everybody on the block,
Right.
being able to play outside, not having, you know, and that culture change is a real big change in how we behave and interact with each other.
So
And
Chuck is basically saying, y'all, it's time to get back to the old school. Knowing your neighbors, knowing what's going on in your neighborhood. I think a lot of these kids could have gotten saved with these situations because one of these parents had to be acting out. Somebody had to be acting a fool sometime. I'm
You
sorry.
seen it in the beginning.
I'm sorry. Somebody had to be seen. It had to be seen.
And then when you see it, a lot of them just say, "Oh, they'll be okay," instead of asking, "Hey, what's going on? Do you need to talk to somebody? You know, talk to me, talk to your mom, your dad, or somebody."
But
Instead-
what those things breed is community and culture breeds accountability on the individual.
Correct.
Because you not only got to be accountable to yourself, but you got a community and a culture to be accountable to.
Yes.
Okay, remember it takes a village, and we're going to leave it at that, but we definitely need to do something about saving our children, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we're going to, before we get into that, because you're going too fast, we about to fly all the way off the script, and we have the owner, Mr. Max Bozeman from the Greasy Spoon, who is going to join us live right now. Okay, maybe that's not what's going to happen. Okay, 'cause he decided to go to the back. So let's keep pushing.
to the left.
Okay, Chuck, I know you saw it. You saw it coming, okay? So let me get back there. Give me 1 second.
I got you. I'm on.
Okay,
We good.
it's affirmation time.
It's affirmation time.
Affirmation for the day.
All right, so you know we like to give out affirmations and make you leave feeling good about yourself before we get into our little dirty, touchy subjects. So,
Did you hear?
I had to do the
She
clean
dropped
part of
the
the show
breadcrumbs.
first.
Yeah.
I have to do the rest of the part first.
She dropped
so,
the breadcrumbs.
So today, okay, y'all ready yet? Are y'all ready?
Affirmation.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Our
I'm ready.
affirmation today is celebrate yourself. Nobody knows what it takes to be you. I think that this is one of the things that CP hit on earlier. I'm going to read it one more time. Celebrate yourself. Nobody knows what it takes to be you, okay? Can't nobody do it but you. All you need to do is learn how to accept yourself and let your light shine. That's how I feel about this. Aunt, what you got for it?
You're correct. Nobody can be you, and they don't know what it takes. So I'm just gonna say, continue being you, no matter what it takes. Just be you.
Okay.
Yep. Be yourself. Be authentic. You know what I'm saying? Be original. Be like you said. Be you, but don't try to be nobody else. Just be you and roll with what your results are. You know what
All
I mean?
right.
And continue to improve.
It's all about you.
Okay, so before we get into our movie scoop, I would like to invite Mr. Max Bozeman up. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Max Bozeman here with the I'm Just Saying Live crew. And we're about to get into it just a little bit. You know, I love talking to you because you always got something going on, okay? Now, we're here live from the Greasy Spoon. First, let's talk about this little initiative you got going on. We love being here. This is great.
Thank you. I appreciate
Okay.
it. I just, I'm
The
glad
ideas.
to really, create or offer the platform to be able to just help, propel, local business persons, entrepreneurs, podcasters like yourselves, to just do what you do without having any restraint, worrying about, overhead, anything like that, And so everybody just needs the opportunity, and wherever I can provide an opportunity, I will.
Well, we definitely stepped up to the challenge, and I hope you like what the product is when
Nah,
it comes
for
out.
sure.
But we always like to have fun here, and I like to talk business. Now, let's talk a little bit about where even the idea for this came from. Did it just spout into your head? What was it? Because we were talking about promotions earlier. What was it really about for you on the inside?
Well, my team, they know, where my heart is as far as, like I said, just trying to, be a blessing to others. And so they came up with it. Actually, my publicist team, Lemon Limelight, Latoya, and Shay.
They're my girls.
And so they pitched it to me. I was like, there you go. See, one thing about me is, like, if I'm paying you, I don't want to tell you what to think. I don't want to have to think.
Right.
I want you to think
I'm paying
for me.
you for your thoughts. I'm paying you for your
And
thoughts.
so, but they do a wonderful job with bringing ideas to the table, because I have so much going on in my head, and this was just ideal, and I can't wait to really take it to another level. You know, once I get the bar here in a little bit, and you know, kind of get everything the way I want it to be with the sound system, so
I definitely
everything
came in
kind
here
of works
ready
perfectly.
You know?
Yeah, you came with
So I
everything
can't
you
wait.
needed, you know, and so having the light show and all of that, it'll take the theatrical component to another level. And so I'm excited about it, and I want to do it here at this location. I'm about to relocate the north location to a location that's even bigger than this location. And so, you know, we need to go from side to side, you know, because the
Side
people
to
on the north
side.
side need this too.
We're definitely rolling with you. I also wanted to talk to you. We're here from the Pearland location, everybody, just in case you guys did not know. It's absolutely wonderful out here. If you decide you want to date night, you want to slide through, we welcome you to come and do that. What else do you have going on out there in the community right now?
Man, my schedule is crazy. I just, you know, listen to where they tell me to go at this point. But I have several schools that I have lined up that I've just recently, you know, done career days. I think I got a text today about a graduation ceremony that I have to be the keynote speaker at, and so just kind of pouring
I
back
saw some
into
Houston Food Week too.
Pouring back into the youth is very important to me because, you know, people. I had people that sowed seeds into me as a child that now it's blossoming into who I am today.
We were just talking about community.
And so, you know, exposure expands expectations. And so my family and my circle of my concentric circle of, you know, influencers, they exposed me to so much as a kid. And so it's important for me now. I'm kind of in that middle stage where I'm young enough to still be relatable to everybody, but then also old enough and have done enough to have wisdom to tie to that as well. And so, you know, it's important for me to pour back into them, to give them an option outside of, you know, ball players or rappers, you know, people they see on TV that are successful, so to speak, but be a visible manifestation of that. That's just a person that works hard,
You know,
and that does his best.
you know what the youngsters call that now, right?
What's
they call
that?
you Unc.
He said he not up yet.
I'm still in my 30s. Let me wait till I get to the 40s. That's next year. But let me get the rest of this year out before they start calling me up. We also have Black Restaurant Week coming up as well.
So it's Black Restaurant Week. I thought that you guys were a part of Houston Restaurant Week. That one's coming up sometime soon.
Yeah, they kind of run either.
Real close together?
Real close together.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the difference between that one.
So Black Restaurant Week is, you know, it consists of the Black-owned restaurants throughout the city, and it's actually a nationwide
I saw some
initiative.
samples of something on the story, and it looked delicious.
Oh yeah, we had the media mixer last night, and so it was real cool. But you know, so everybody had the opportunity to kind of go in and support all of these Black restaurants throughout the city that are, you know, participating. A lot of restaurants that have discounts or specials. But it's just an initiative to like pour business into these Black businesses to circulate our dollars. And so,
do you think people have been doing pretty good with that lately? Do you think people are ramping up? You know, everybody is saying they're spending that Black dollar here and there. Is it really showing through when it comes to the Black restaurants?
I can speak for myself,
Okay.
most definitely. And you know, we've been blessed to. You know, my first year opened in 2020. I was a part of Black Restaurant Week, and I was a candidate for Best Newcomer Restaurant.
Okay.
And so it was maybe a few months after I had been open, and I won Best New Restaurant in the city for Black Restaurant Week, and then came back and was voted Best Black Restaurant overall in the city last year, just in a couple of years. And so you know, it works out because we're able to really see a lot of people drive to these businesses. Now, I would suggest that we continue to do it year round. 1 week or 2 weeks is fine. It gives a surge to certain companies, but I think that a lot of businesses will have more sustainability if we're able to do that year round. And of course, we have to do our part as black restaurants to, you know, provide the service, provide the quality, but really just giving us a chance, you know, just consumers give us a chance. Like myself, I go to restaurants 3 or 4 times a day just to support. That's what I do personally.
Right.
And of course I have on Greasy Spoon. So anywhere I go, for the most part, hey, that's the guy that owns Greasy Spoon. But I'm really there just to sow a seed. And I may know the owner, I may not know the owner, but I'm going to sow a seed, and that's what it's really all about. It may not be the most amazing restaurant, but hey, you know, I did my part to be a blessing to them, and in hopes that one day that would come back and be, you know, a reward for me at some point, whether it's through the restaurant, through my kids, through my health, whatever that is, I don't care. But if I can do my part, and if everybody understands that if you just do your part to try to be a blessing to a black-owned restaurant, because it's difficult out here, it's hard. Restaurants are closing every day, every week, and we've been blessed to hit the 3-year mark this month. With the Greasy Spoon brand, and we're steadily expanding, and so I appreciate everybody who supported us thus far.
All right, so everybody, I want you to continue to thank this man for being a blessing, for sowing a seed. We are going to continue the community mindset, if you will, when it comes to doing these things as well. And we're going to encourage you to do the same thing. Make sure you come out and support the Greasy Spoon, not only the Pearland location, but the North Side location.
And the Midtown location.
And the Midtown location.
I'm always in the north side.
What you say, the North Side? Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, Dwayne, dog.
Thank you so much.
Hey, I don't know what they be doing back there.
He's always got something going on, and he's always supporting his community. Thank you so much, Mr. Max Bozeman, for coming on today. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that.
Unc is back. Call me Unc.
That's the real.
Call me Unc.
That's the real That's the real Okay. We are ready to talk about our movie scoop, and I know everybody has been talking about Chris Rock. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What? Everybody's been talking about Chris Rock and his outrage, if you will. I don't think it was
Selective outrage.
Selective outrage.
Selective
It was definitely
outrage.
selective outrage that he was talking about. I want y'all to give y'all's opinions of it, and then I'll wrap it up.
I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up, and all he did was just tell the truth.
He forced me to watch it. I'm going to put that out there right now. He forced me to watch it, but let's keep going. So, how did you feel about it as a whole?
I mean, it was good. It was tough because it was live, so no editing. It wasn't like smooth as you normally would see a comedy show. It's tough to do a comedy show tape live.
Okay.
I mean, he did a great job.
But he did do a good job. I liked his message. He did hit on a lot of things that I think Chappelle's and other comics hit on, but it's his way.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I liked it overall. And he kept saying.
He kept saying what? Go on, talk.
We got kids, right? I don't want to say.
Ain't nobody worried about no kids. Say what you got to say, man.
Hey,
You do this all the time.
I don't do this.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Because I try to make sure.
Just tell me how I said. What'd he say? Oh, he kept talking about, he called Will Smith the B word.
Oh, he definitely called him a bitch.
Several times. Emphatically.
But technically,
That
he
was
didn't.
funny to me.
Well, technically, he didn't
That
say
shit
it.
was funny.
He didn't technically call him that.
That was what I wanted to bring
He
up.
agreed with him.
Everybody bashed him for talking about Will Smith
I
and
thought
the
it was
incident that went on. I thought he did it really tasteful. He talked about all the people surrounded around everything. who
Charlamagne
called
the
the man
God,
a bitch.
50 Cent.
He
And,
never said it himself.
Right.
He just said he did some bitch shit.
and he agreed
Okay?
with it.
Period. Which meant he agreed, which meant that he
That was
was
it.
co-signing what they said, which says I'm saying it too.
And we-
several times at the end of my show. Cool. I did also like that he said that people are addicted to attention.
That's true.
We talked about all those different things, and he said that it's not the opioids, it is not the fentanyl, it is not all these different
No
things
drugs, no
that
alcohol.
people are addicted to. I like that he said that everybody is addicted to attention now. Everybody wants to be on social media. How many deaths did we just talk about a few minutes ago that were either on Facebook Live or on, it's some kind of way.
It's recorded.
Yeah, it was recorded. Everything's being recorded all the time.
And not the fact, well, not taken away from the people that always want to take pictures of their food or their clothing.
I take pictures of my
I'm
food.
in Miami or I'm in New York and post it. What he said, hey, like me, like me. That's all he's saying. So he's saying it's not the alcohol, it's not the drugs. People want social attention.
Okay, all right. Well,
That's y'all
ladies
drug.
and gentlemen, as you can see, it was a little controversial as everybody was bringing it up and saying that it was. You go watch it, see what you think for yourself. Remember, we sowing seeds and we supporting communities of black folks. He did talk about his daughters as well, so I like that too because we don't really get to see them, you know, in the limelight, if you will, from other things that are going on. So
Our kids
I thought that
are
was good.
unappreciative
We never.
because they rich.
All right, y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Are
Chuck,
you ready? Are you ready?
I don't know.
Are you ready?
Let's
Are
get
you
it.
ready?
Let's
Are you
get
ready? Now, y'all know good and well, it is definitely time for us to change up the scene one more time. And we are to the end of the show with our Tennille's Touchy Subjects. Okay?
D-Ray, you ready?
All right. Now, if you guys are going to make a live comment, we're going to need you to come right on over here. This mic is set up and ready to go so that we can hear you right out loud and in person, okay? It's time for Tennille's Touchy Subjects, okay? All righty. So we're going to call this The Pressure, okay? Today's Tennille's Touchy Subject is called The Pressure.
Pressure bust pipes.
It says, Dear Tennille, I really need your help. For several years now, wait a minute. Oh, I've been dating my girlfriend for several years now, and things are going good. However, her daughter is becoming a real problem. I love her and her mother very much, but her daughter has put me in a precarious situation. I've been in her life since she was 9 years old. She is now 21, and I love her as if she were my own. Now that she's returned home from college, she has this new spirit. She's half naked all the time, and she pretends to drop her towel in front of me. She even boasts that she got curves like her mama. Sometimes when I'm watching TV, she tries to sit on my lap as if she were still a little girl. She only acts like this when her mother is not around and asks me to send her money while she's away at school. I only have two options: move or tell her mother. And we all know how black women are about their kids. I really don't want to lose my family, but the pressure is getting to be too much. What do we have to say about this? Okay? The daughter is out there coming on to her stepdaddy. He does not want to tell his girlfriend of several years at this point because he's scared she's gonna act out. Don't get quiet now, fellas. He's scared she's gonna act out. He's thinking he just needs to move.
I'm telling
In the
Get your
we got comments. It's about to get live. Ant is about to go over there and get the mic because
Oh
we
my
definitely
gosh.
want your comments. We know that people about to be putting these comments on social media. And what do you do in a situation like this? What do you do?
I mean, yeah, you gotta tell.
You mean bend her over and beat her? She's 21 at this point. You gonna bend her over and beat her?
Nah, but you gotta be
with the daughter.
No,
give
you
it to
can't.
him.
You can't. There got to be some kind of boundary set. You know.
Okay, state your name. Say what you got going on. You can't do what with the daughter?
I'm CP.
Okay.
And can't do it with the daughter.
Who said he was thinking about doing it? He's trying to get away from it.
Oh, you gotta tell. Hey, your daughter trying to bend it over. She gotta.
Do you think, I would think that a mom has already told her daughter, you don't sit on grown men's laps, you don't do these things. I think she knows what she's doing as to why she is not doing it in front of her mother.
She know what she doing.
You gotta stay over that way. Any other comment? You said tell.
I got two little girls and they can't do none of that.
None of that, especially with the
8 and 12,
stepdad.
they can't do none
This
of
is
that.
not her real father. Okay, Anthony, what you got to say about it?
Oh, I'm telling. I'm gonna tell the first time you
Got
drop
to.
that towel.
Got to.
And I loudly throw something at you. Get your out of here.
Drop the towel?
Yeah, she dropped the towel. She come out of the shop. Man, I had a shoe out, threw it and hit her in the back of the head. You get your little.
She trying to get you put out.
She gonna get put up.
pick up the phone and FaceTime. Hey, what your daughter doing?
Oh,
Okay, so here's the next thing that I want to throw out there. Do you choose your man over your daughter? Because this is going to make a negative situation. That's why this subject is touchy.
we can't hear you.
That's her father. That's not
That's why you need to go to the
Come to the
mic.
mic. We can't hear you.
her daughter. That's their daughter.
Okay, it says first off, if I look at her like my daughter, I'm going to get on her ass to let her know that behavior is not tolerated and tell my wife. Now, they are not married. That is the other thing. Now, before, when we talked about this and we tried to discuss it, if the man moves, do we think that this young girl is going to come over there to see her so-called father at the house? I'm just saying. If he leaves, what is that really fixing?
Well, he shouldn't leave. You
He ain't
shouldn't
gotta
leave.
leave.
No, don't leave. You tell so mama can beat her and I can watch you beat her and tell her you don't do that. That's not what you do. That's not what I'm here for.
So why is he not telling at this point?
Why is he not telling?
Why has he not told?
I don't know. Like I said, I would have told from get-go off the top.
That's you. He hasn't told. He's being quiet about it. She's constantly doing things, and he has not told. So
Yeah,
what do we say about
So you
that?
saying you got a hidden agenda?
If you ain't said,
She said she got them curves like her mama. She trying to show him something.
But this somebody you raised from the age of 9. This your baby. I didn't hear you. What you said?
Okay.
Well,
no, but you can't. You can't.
I think that there are plenty of situations, and these guys are not trying to talk about it. There have been plenty of situations where a man did knocked out the mama and the daughter.
Yes, that has happened.
okay, that's different though.
Let's be real.
The man didn't raise this daughter. Now he's raising
You
her.
don't know that.
4 years in.
There's people who do their own daughter.
That's overseas somewhere.
Oh God. Oh.
So, what are we
This
saying?
not Utah either.
Yeah. No. Like, look, man. Look.
But no, seriously,
So
Those
someone
are-
says the reason why he probably has not, and this is B Jones, this is one of our fans that has always on the show
What's
and
up,
always
B?
has really funny
up, B?
comments, says maybe he's weighing his options.
Weighing
He
his
trying
options?
Trying to see what things gonna go. Maybe she gonna be a doctor. We don't know what she going to school for. Maybe he trying to decide to go another route. Maybe they got tired of mama because they're still not married. They've been together all this time.
Never mess up.
The
And they're
key-
not married.
Show stuff for no stuff.
Don't mess up your for show stuff.
the
for
key
no
thing,
stuff.
the key thing to me is you've been raising this girl from the
21
age
at
of
this
9.
point. She's
From the age
21.
of 9.
She was 9 years old. You started raising. Correct. That's why I said you should have whooped her ass. I'm just saying. The first time she dropped that towel.
If you weren't gonna tell the mom, you evidently need to address it, right? Mm-hmm. So, and if you don't address it in the proper way to kill it,
You see, it's progressing. It's
right?
getting worse.
Then it's going. Then you might have something else up your sleeve, Joe. That's what I'm saying.
So you said he has an ulterior motive.
He might.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have just
I
tuned
pray
in,
not.
we are right in the middle of touchy subjects where a father, if you will, is trying to decide what to do about his unruly daughter who keeps throwing it at him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna put my 2 cents in there. I'm gonna say that there's definitely an issue why he has not said anything. He may want to move, okay? He may be looking for an out to get away from the mother. Do I feel like the daughter's going to still come and visit? Yes, I feel like she would come and visit if he left. Does he need to tell the mother? Yes. All of those things need to happen, but he's not doing it. So there's a problem here.
It could also be because the relationship he has with his wife. She may be the type of woman you can't tell her that.
Tell him that exactly. She don't
And
provide
that's why
that.
he said, you know how mothers are about their daughters. Period.
And some women will allow you to walk away before they believe that their baby would do something like that.
True.
That's true.
It may already messed up because oh well.
So somebody else in the
Someone is
audience.
also suggesting cameras.
Yeah, somebody in the audience just suggested the same thing. Putting cameras in the house.
Thank you so much for your comment.
We appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
But I'm saying, I'm not doing none of that. I'm telling her that ass from get-go.
Hey man, look.
If she
All right.
21, she can get gone.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this
Get
has
to the
been.
girl.
You ready? Okay, you ready? Y'all good? Y'all said enough comments. I want you guys to make sure that you go and check out this video and put your comments down below, because we will definitely respond. You know, the guys was acting kind of sheepish when it came to it. We did get a little bit of comments from the crowd, but we are here live from the Greasy Spoon, and we about to check out. This is I'm Just Saying Live, and I'm Tennille. Bye-bye.
Bye. Y'all got my blood pressure up over here.